Classes eventually end and the other students leave the classroom, including Erica, of course. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. The first thing that came to mind were clubs. There's actually a lot of clubs with open invitations right now. There really aren't any that interest me, however. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Though if I were to pick one personally, I would go with the anime club or the gamer club. I guess I'll check on some of the clubs later. We were dismissed a little early, so there are still some classes going on right now. However, I began to feel a little tired of waiting, so I took a quick nap to rest for a bit before looking for any clubs. What were those? Those looked so real. I guess I was dreaming. Smack! Kya? Said someone. I am awakened by something being hit from behind me. I am awakened by something hitting me from behind. How about that? I turn around and see a girl clutching her head in the closet. The moment I turned around, I realized who it was then. Oh yes, this girl! Someone I definitely recognize. This girl is Sayori, my classmate and a good friend. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. She's the one I mentioned about walking to school together before, since we're neighbors and all. But she tends to oversleep way more often than usual, so I just head to school alone if she takes too long. She must have entered while I was sleeping. I looked at my watch and see it's at the usual time where classes would be properly dismissed for the entire day. Wow, time flies when you're asleep. Aside from that, I stand up from my chair and went over to her and helped her out. Sayori?
Oh.
You okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. Hold on, let me help you. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
Oh, it hurts!
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There is a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Let me find you some ice for that.
Howie!
Where could I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to! I'm fine with looking like a unicorn!
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. I tried to contain my laughter, but I couldn't because aside from Sayori's joke, she does look like a unicorn. I feel super bad thinking about it. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, hold on. I went back over to my bag and took out the bottle of apple juice. It's still cold and it could be useful to soothe that sting on her head. I went back to her at the closet. So there's a lot of past tense phrases going on here. I don't know if that's intentional, but like generally when we're playing games like this, it's present tense, and they should like describe these things as if they're doing them right now as opposed to previously. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
I kneel in front of Sayori and give her the apple juice. Sayori, here. They also tend to capitalize random things. I'm not sure why. Like, I'm pretty sure that English is not the author's first language, but yeah, you don't have to capitalize things unless they're proper nouns. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. And there, see, now this time, they probably copied this out of, like, the base game script, because I'm noticing some vanilla here. It's just, you know, it's whatever. Be consistent.
It's nice and cold.
Yeah, I figured I brought one a while ago, so this will have to suffice. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori?
Yeah?
That's for your forehead.
Sorry, I forgot.
No worries, figured you were going to drink that anyway. Use it for your head first before you drink it.
Okay, thanks, Howie.
So, how hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon.
Oh, okay.
Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Speaking of which, what were you even doing in the closet?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies. construction paper. Or markers. Need to capitalize that.
What do you need them for?
Well, for the literature club.
Ah, yes, I remember as well. Sayori is part of one of the school's clubs. She is, in fact, the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed at the club, she inherited the title of vice president. So you're doing errands for your club now, huh?
Well, someone has to do them. That does remind me, though.
What?
How about you could come to my club?
Join you in your club? What's in it for me?
Well, I did say, did said I was going to bring someone to the club today. And Natsuki already made cupcakes and all.
Once again. Maybe I should give this one a go. This could be an opportunity to socialize with people, and improve my life for a change. Plus, she did mention a girl's name, too. Alright, I'll check it out. Are you really
going to join?
I never said anything about joining. I just said I'll check it out. And judging from that hit from the closet, I'd say you're going to need help carrying those stuff. Or carrying this stuff. Or maybe those things.
Awesome, let's go then!
Whoa, slow down there. Let me help you up. I help Sayori stand up carefully.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Careful!
Oh.
Too late. I'll hold you while you walk if you feel a bit dizzy. I carefully hold on to Sayori as we go out of the classroom. She would often feel dizzy from that hit, and I'd have to hold her by the hand to avoid her from falling over. To help her avoid falling over? A little while after, she seems to walk normally without the feeling of about to trip over from that injury. Rephrasing things. It's hard to do this on the fly because, like, just coming up with commentary is difficult when you're in the Let's Play setting. Hold on. She seems to walk normally without feeling like she's about to trip over from the injury. There you go. While walking, she plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. We continued walking across the school and upstairs. Continue, present tense, because we're doing it right now. We arrive at a section of the school I rarely visit, but for some strange reason, it's like I've been here as well. I never went to this area since this is being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori swings open the classroom door. Don't need that comma. From here on out, you can then decide whether to skip the majority of this day's vanilla dialogue and head towards the part where you join in. Also, you can decide to play through the introductory part of Day 1/Act 1, which is the vanilla dialogue but with some added contents in it. In the end, it's all up to your decisions if you want to skip or not. Choose wisely. Oh, goodness. Well, you know, for the Let's Play, I think this would be what you would want to do. But this is also a beta, and we want to catch mistakes, and I feel like them having to include this option in the first place is a mistake, but we're going to check this mistake for more mistakes.
We're back, everyone!
See you like that one. Exclamation point, tilde, exclamation point. Drop the first exclamation. Anyway. Oh god, why is there a terminal over there?
And they're running a number with me as well.
Oh, auto-ending text boxes. I only came here to check this out and help you carry the materials, probably. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. You brought, boy! Way to kill the atmosphere, Sayori!
Oh, did I just...
Exclamation point, period. Ah, Hallie, what a nice surprise. Didn't expect Sayori to bring a boy here. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is hella full of incredibly cute girls. But why do they all look familiar with the visions in my dream a while ago?
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Oh, sorry, Natsuki, no punctuation. Hold up. Why did I know her name? I haven't even known her yet, and I already know her name. I haven't even met her yet.
Natsuki.
She has a sour attitude despite being cute. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. He already knows my name, Sayori, and I'm not questioning this for some reason. Come to think of it, how did you know my name?
There she goes. Sayori mentioned your name at some point.
Oh, alright then. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Actually, we did not say anything that alluded to our knowing of Monica.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Hallie.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, unlike Erica from one of my classes earlier. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. We should make these 2 sentences. It's kind of running on. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. To sum it all up and give proper explanation, she's on a league way higher than any of us. Us? I guess you mean you and, like, Sayori and the people you just met? She probably ain't gonna take interest in me, and that is 100% complete fact. But having her smile at me so genuinely feels a bit warming. You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Hallie. We've made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Words.
I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. She gets the stuff we picked from the classroom and sets them aside before sitting on one of the chairs. I carefully sit by Sayori because I felt a little comfortable sitting next to her. A little more comfortable, perhaps? I glanced at Monica a bit and noticed she glanced at me as well. I swallow. Gulp. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woohoo!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I have to admit, they do look cute. She really is a keeper.
So cute!
Well, they do look great.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow after.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite, while marveling at the cuteness of the cupcakes. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's probably waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down on the cupcake. Dang, this is delicious. I try to maintain a cool posture, but this is just too good. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. If she did, I have to admit that this is nice. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Oh, why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Nah, I meant thanks for letting me eat one. This is really delicious.
I know that, but I didn't made them for you, you dummy.
Make. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. But seriously, these cupcakes are the best I've ever tasted. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, and pouring tea into each cup before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. And pours tea into each cup before setting down. I take a sip of the tea. Green tea. This is actually good. I'm gonna capitalize this. Not exactly a fan of tea, but it somehow actually goes incredibly well with Natsuki's cupcakes. You got permission from the teachers to have a tea set in the classroom?
Yes, we did actually. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I think I know what it is about this text that's bothering me. It's because this message box is actually more transparent than usual. Like, you can see Yuri really clearly through it, but the text box in normal DDLC is, while it is semi-transparent, it's more opaque than this. So, yeah, I don't know if them making the text box less see-through would help, but I think it might be a good call. Yeah, I felt a little nervous talking to Yuri. She's a bit taller than me, so I felt a bit intimidated by her. A bit.
Don't let yourself get get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
And she's right. She actually impressed me by that. However, Yuri looks away. Looks like she got a bit insulted by that. I don't know if insulted is the word.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I do enjoy both at some point. It helps me relax a bit. Huh, that came out of nowhere for me. But it was okay anyway.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Well, that's one for the book. If she was really trying to impress me, then it worked. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori and just came here because I had to help her. And because of the cupcakes, too. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. While I wasn't really interested at first, it came into my mind that I might join one. And considering that I met Sayori in one of the classrooms and suggested me to join one, I might as well start with checking out the literature club.
Oh, I see then. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Come to think of it. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
About that, I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah.
Why?
To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.